Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we listen to all of their records. We rank them from worst to best. We give our biggest banger stinker from each of them, and we try to have a good time doing it. We also start with the episode with our 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge, so where we connect the band of the week to our boy Tom DeLonge and Blink, and then we round out the episode with our top 10 favorite songs of the band that we're doing. My name is Tyler, and way out there hundreds of miles away is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars if you're watching on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. And that's all I have for the boring intro. This is our 500th episode of the podcast. We've been doing this for almost 10 years. Almost 10 years. Girl. Our 500th episode. So we thought we would do this episode with a band that we really like a lot and are, I don't want to say beloved, but we just fucking love this band.
Yeah.
And they just party music, and this is a party episode. And that's Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit. And so we're doing their 6 full-length records. We're going to rate their 6 full-length records, plus their EP, The Unquestionable Truth Part 1, because why not? So let's start, though, with our 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge. Did you do your homework? Because I did not.
I didn't either. I forgot. But I also...
Yeah. We've had a short week, too.
And we did last week with Korn, and we could just do the same exact thing and just go back to the Brooks Wackerman with Korn to Tom thing. So we don't really have to do it, I guess.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. So then let's get into number 7, our least favorite Limp Bizkit record EP. What do you got? Go.
This would be the only thing that I wouldn't buy on the vinyls.
Okay.
Yeah, because because I have anyway, Results May Vary, their 4th record, 2003. Yeah. The record without Wes, and it's always hard to like quantify how important a record is when a member goes missing. But when we did Sum 41, and he read his book and everything, and we're like, bro, like it is clear as fucking night and day when Dave left, this band is not what they used to be. And in a bad way, and this is the same. It's It's not a terrible record. I'll get to the stinker later on, but it's not a terrible record. But it's just like, even if you didn't listen to Limp Bizkit, like there's just something about this that's just like meh. It's pretty whatevers. And Limp Bizkit's not a whatever band. Love them or hate them, they're not a whatever band. Either love that whatever thing or you hate that whatever thing. This is just dumb and boring and pretty just like middle ground. Yeah. And that's sad. Songs like Underneath the Gun, Down Another Day, they're aimless and just derivative of themselves in like the worst way possible. And I think they do ballads fairly well, usually, because Durst goes all in. And
their ballads aren't that bad.
The stinker being Behind Blue Eyes, yes.
That song's so bad. He's
not a great singer, and is a little goofy at times, but he throws everything he has at these fucking ballads, which makes him a little bit more entertaining, right? Passable at best. Behind Blue Eyes, it's in that same realm. He's trying really, really hard. It's just he doesn't have Wes there to like back up his horrible singing. And actually, he's not a horrible singer. He's not a great singer. He would be good in karaoke, like a Tomcats at the bar. He would be a good karaoke bar singer. But that's still better than like most people, right? He's still a better singer than most people. Everybody's a better singer than you because you don't fucking sing.
That's
you don't
true.
know how to sing. I don't think you know how to sing, actually.
I don't know how to sing, no. I
don't think I've ever just heard you like, maybe like in the car sometimes, you'll like quietly whisper to yourself. Like,
yeah, I don't sing.
You don't really sing.
Unless I'm by myself, and unless I'm by myself, yeah, I don't sing.
When you're road tripping out here, do you fucking sing loudly?
Oh yeah.
Why don't you sing anytime else then?
Actually, one time on my way back from your house, Tammy was with me. This was years ago. She was with me, and we were driving and listening to Aqua. And I was just like I was just singing. I was having a good time. And she just looked at me and she's like,
what the fuck? Who are you?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's crazy. crazy. Yeah, you're not a singer.
I don't.
All those
I don't
years we
sing,
did Christmas karaoke. Yeah, never.
Never once got up on stage and sang.
Crazy.
No,
Just
won't do it.
okay.
I karaoke'd
the
once.
kayfabe.
I had no fun, and I will never do it again.
It's not always about you. We like to watch other people.
I
do
know,
it,
but
and
I
that's
but
fun.
I have zero fun. Like zero. I have
Selfish
negative
prick.
fun. I have negative fun
Negative
karaoke,
fun.
so I don't do it.
I have negative fun. Good Lord, like the Grinch. Whatever.
I
almost
hate
almost
singing.
over. Almost over is my banger for whatever that's worth. Whatever this record. It doesn't suck though. It's probably like a 1.25.
Okay. My number 7, also results may vary. I don't have this on vinyl, and I won't get it on vinyl. I do have the 7-inch of Eat You Alive, because that is the banger. That's the best song by far on this record. Stinker is behind Blue Eyes because, yeah, that sucks. But there are a lot of bad songs on here. And the one with Snoop Dogg, it's like, damn,
Oh,
dude, you're
yeah,
just
that's
trying. You're trying to do shit that you were doing on Chocolate Starfish, but it's bad, dude. It's just straight up bad. And I agree. Fred needs Wes, and Wes needs Fred, because we've heard Black Light Burns. We've heard the other bands that Wes has
Big
done.
dumb
and
face and
Big Dumb Face, yeah. And it's okay. It's fine. But I mean, he's the best in Limp Bizkit. What he brings to Limp Bizkit is the best thing he does. And yeah, Fred certainly needs him. And this record's over an hour long. It's like 68 minutes. It's like, what are you doing? It just drags and drags and drags. There's like no real melody to any of it. It's just not exciting at all. Not exciting at all. And there was a big thing when Wes left the band, and while they were writing this record, they held auditions for new guitar players, and come to find out it was all just fake.
yeah.
And people were lining up for like days to be the new Limp Bizkit guitarist. But Fred was like, yeah, I already have a guitar. He already had a guitarist in mind to come in, and it was Mike Smith from Snot. But yeah, I don't know. And no disrespect to Mike Smith, because I think I love that Snot record that came out
It's a good
like
record.
2 years before this. Or no, like 5 years before
That's
this.
the record with the dog on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
love
record.
that fucking album. It's so fucking good. So he's not a bad guitar player. It's bad. This is the Fred Durst show. This record is the Fred Durst show, and it sucks.
And
It's
Fred
not a
Durst
very
is
good
good
record.
at doing what Fred Durst does best. He's really good at it, and you got to jump on board.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. So this one just falls so flat. And also, Head from Korn toured with the band prior to the record being written, and he toured with them for a little bit after it. So there was a two guitar band for a while. It was Head and Mike Smith, but Head was just like helping him out. He wasn't an official member ever. He had no intention of being an official member.
You
And
don't
then, like-
need two guitars here.
And then like 6 months later, he quits Korn and becomes a born again Christian. So maybe it's because of Fred. Who knows? No, I'm just kidding. So, and also, this record got like panned like across the board. Nobody liked it. No critics liked it, for whatever that's worth. But alternative press gave this a 0 out of 5 stars. I've never, Wikipedia has like in that section,
Yeah.
it has like the different people that give the ratings. This is the first time I've ever seen somebody give a 0 out of anything. 0 out of 5, 0 out of
It's
10.
not a 0 out of 5. It's just
It's not. It's just give
It's
it
not a 0 out of 5.
yeah, because you have EU Alive, and that is a good song. But
I do see
damn.
people I do see people talk about the cover or Behind Blue Eyes as like one of their favorite songs that they like.
that's just stupid.
From Limp Bizkit. Ronnie likes Behind Blue Eyes a lot.
Poor girl.
Poor girl. That's right.
All right. So what do you got for number 6? Go.
The Unquestionable Truth, Part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Their EP, 2005. I don't know. This is the first, I guess, record they had with Wes since Chocolate Starfish. It's a very, very different sound. Different like subtleties, I guess, is the most. Because all this shit sounds the fucking same anyway. It's the Limp Bizkit sound. So,
Yeah.
like when I say it's a different sound, it's a different sound for them. It sounds like Rage Against the Machine. This is a Rage Against the Machine record that Fred doesn't really know what the fuck he's supposed to do here. It's dark. It's aggressive in a very Rage way. And it's just a weird, like, non-typical Limp Bizkit sound. A lot more nuanced guitar playing from Wes. He comes in hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Wes we both think this, but he's a fantastic guitar player. I think he is not talked about enough in guitar player circles. Yeah. I think he adds just so much to a lot of Limp Bizkit, to the sounds, like the effects that he uses. Everything about him is just, is just amazing. He's a great guitarist. The other problem with this record is it's just too dark, right? There's not darker melodies or sound scrapes, scratchy kids, or soundscapes that serve the song. It's just heavy and dark for like the sake of being heavy and dark. There's no identity here. I do like the cover art. One of my more favorite cover arts.
It's one of the better ones. Yeah, definitely.
Another West Borland gem. But overall, this record it's not a record, it's an EP, so I can't dog it too much. I probably would.
But it's almost like a half hour. It's almost a half hour long.
Well, considering the records are normally over an hour long, it's I don't know. I probably would take this home if it came through the shop
for sure. Yeah.
But it's not my go-to Limp Bizkit. The Channel, that's my banger. I like its pacing, although it's very Rage Against the Machine sounding. But also, Fred doesn't really do anything iconic here. The song just kind of grooves, and he just kind of like lets it groove. He hypes it up a little bit. The Truth, the stinker, not really a stinker. I just think that
I really think that's
because of there's only one part of this record that is bad. One part of this record that is absolutely bad, and it's when he's doing the Our Father thing. That's a normal Limp Bizkit thing when he's doing the Our Father, Art in Heaven. Like when Fred's doing that, that's a normal Limp Bizkit thing that should not have been included on The Questionable Truth. He should have done something else. It's
too goofy for it.
That's a very hot dog flavored water when this is not trying to be that. And so that's the only part of the record that I think is bad, is that one part. Everything else I think is good or like okay.
All right, so number 6 for me, The Unquestionable Truth Part 1. I would get this on vinyl, but it's never been pressed. The last I checked, there's not even a bootleg of it. Wes Borland is back. John Otto only played on one song. Apparently he was having like alcohol issues. I think it was alcohol. And so he only played on the Channel. And then Sammy Siegler played on everything else. And so I think that's another reason why this has a different feel to it for the most part, because John Otto is such an important part of this band. And yeah, it's really dark. Ross Robinson produced this one. And they took it in a different direction, and it makes sense because Wes is back after doing the Black Light Burn stuff that Ross Robinson produced as well, and so there has to be some sort of compromise, like the darkness of Wes Borland. He wants more serious stuff, he wants the darker imagery, all that kind of stuff. And I think because of Results May Vary was such a fucking flop that Fred was like, okay, I'm gonna lean back and just kind of let Wes. It's gonna be like the Wes show right now, and that's really what this was. It was the Wes show. And Fred Durst I feel like he didn't have that much input on these songs. No, or not nearly as much input as normal songs. But it's still solid, and Wes said even back in 2009, he's like, there's never going to be a part 2 to this. There's no point. It's just not going to happen. So we're only ever going to get this EP. But it would be cool to see them work with Ross again. But I doubt that'll happen. So, yeah,
there's
Questionable
no
Truth. I don't see it.
Even this shouldn't probably fit. Like even when we did Korn last week, and when like Head comes back and they're in the paradigm. What's the Path of Totality? And when Head comes back and they don't really know what they're trying to do, but everybody kind of wants to do something different, but no one's putting each other's toes. Yeah. Like in Wedding Crashers, like do I do the butt out hug and like pretend we don't want to hug, we really want to hug, and it's like kind of like that thing. Like nobody really wants to know what they're doing, and of course we're underdeveloped, fucking emotionally underdeveloped adults, so we don't actually articulate our feelings well enough, and so we get something like this. And like this could have been fucking dope if Fred Durst just maybe reined it in just a little bit more and just let the music kind of play. This could have been deep and fucking proggy and heavy, and he could have just added like texture, and this could have been mostly instrumental driven EP. I think that probably would have worked out better because he's good at writing melodies. He's really good at writing melodies.
He could write catchy shit. Absolutely.
Fucking catchy shit. But there's none of that on here.
Very true. Banger though, I do like The Truth. I really, really do like The Truth. That's my banger.
You like that Our Father shit?
I like it. I like the goofiness. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit in the context of the record
at all.
I still enjoy it.
Okay.
Imagine accepting the truth.
Unquestionable.
So I don't have a stinker because it's all good. It's all good. Okay. It's all solid.
That's okay.
So what do you got for number 5?
Gold Cobra.
Golden Cobra.
Now we're at the part where like everything. I don't have everything on the vinyls, but everything I should have on the vinyls. Mm-hmm. Unquestionable Truth, I probably still would take it home if it came through the shop. But now I'm going to actively seek these things. But Gold Cobra, dude, the first record almost 10 years, and like Wes is back. Everything is as it should be. This record rips from the intro of Intro, bruh. Like you don't.
It's so good.
They love their intros, right? They always have the intro, but now they're naming it Intro, bruh. They're fucking all in. This album is an absolute ride. There are weaker songs on here, so I don't think this could ever be higher. I ranked this higher before, but I don't think this should be higher than this because the title track's weak. That's my stinker's Gold Cobra. I don't think it's a strong song. It's just not. I think he's trying to extrapolate a melody from just saying the Gold Cobra,
Golden Cobra,
Cleopatra. It's just it's whatever's. And honestly, like the second half of the record is much weaker than the first half. But dude, the back-to-back of Shotgun Douchebag, unfucking real. Like just kick it back to just peak fun Limp Bizkit. Yeah. And then the ballads, the back-to-back ballads we kind of get here. Walking Away and Loser. One is like a heavy aggro ballad, and the other one's a softer ballad. Both solid. I fucking love Loser. I think
I love Walking Away. I think Walking Away is one of the best songs on the record.
No, that's not even top fucking 5. But I think Loser has an incredible melody. I think it's an incredible swing. And they do ballads pretty damn well most of the time because Fred Durst knows how to write an incredible melody. But Douchebag is obviously the best song on this record. That's not even a fucking... That's what Limp Bizkit is.
Fuck you up.
That's what Limp Bizkit is.
Yeah. Love it.
Gold Cobra, number 5.
All right, number 5 for me, Significant Other, their second record from 1999. I mean, I do love this record.
Or are you joking?
I swear to God. I have this record on vinyl. I do love this record. I do love this record. I do. And I do have nostalgia for it, but it's goofy, but I wish it was goofier. I wish
track
this was
for track, like this is better than Gold Cobra.
No, I have way more I have way more fun with Gold Cobra. I have way more fun with Gold Cobra.
Yeah, in the first half, in the second half, you fall asleep.
The second half is really great. I mean, outside of
fest,
which I'll get into. I'll get into what I don't like about Gold Cobra, but Significant Other, I just the singles are fucking great. There's some great outliers, some great deeper cuts, but it just there's not the same punch that you get on Chocolate Starfish, Gold Cobra, and Still Sucks. It just don't. You really just fucking don't. Okay. It's not. It just. I want more goofy. It's still a little too serious, like $3 Bill, but it doesn't have that aggression that $3 Bill has. It doesn't have that raw fucking just punch you in the face, rip your face off kind of feel to it. So this is their to me this is their transition record from serious wild Limp Bizkit to fun wild Limp Bizkit. Nothing wrong with, I mean, honestly, there's nothing wrong with Significant Other, and I had to put it someplace. This is the one I go back to the least. Out of my top 5, this is the one I go back to the least. Just, that's the way she goes. And like I said, I still love it, but banger, of course, it's break stuff. I mean, that's just silly boy talk if it's not your favorite song on this record. Stinker, No Sex, this song's kind of a dud. But, otherwise, I don't know. It's a cool record. Hate the artwork. Terry Date did a great job producing this record with the band because we talked about Terry Date a lot on Deftones, the Deftones episode. But yeah, it's just sonically it sounds great, but whatever. Who cares?
Okay.
Number 5, Significant Other. What do you got for number 4? Go.
$3 Bill, y'all. $3 Bill, y'all. First record, 97. It sounds good. This album is really, really, really good. It's solid new metal that even at like this stage is just it's not taking itself seriously in any way. I mean, my only knock to this and a lot of their songs, they can be a little long. They can run a little long. Almost all these songs are over 4 minutes long, so it just makes these albums just run a little bit too long. They don't need to. But that was the 90s. That's what we did.
But even Chocolate Starfish, some of their songs, they do drag a bit.
They drag. But again, that's just the era, whatever. But when this stuff hits, dude, it hits hard. Fred screaming is unreal on this record. Mm-hmm. He's also very self-deprecating right out the gate, which should have told the fucking world, do not take us that seriously. We are part of this new metal crowd. But much like everybody else, too, in new metal, never really took itself that seriously. They all just know how to party and have a good time and just do hood rat stuff with their friends.
Yeah.
So this record's incredible. It's fucking amazing. This is early on to where everyone's I love Korn, I love this, and then Limp Bizkit kind of comes out and they're already being made fun of because Faith is a cool cover and it's a great song on this record. So people that think like, oh, it's a weird song, like, get fucked, you're a liar.
Yeah, that's
fuck
stupid.
out of here. But there's a lot of better songs on this record, and it was funny because when you texted in our chat, just a text, right? There's no chat when there's two
It's
people.
just you and I.
I guess you could be a chat. When you're like, oh, Counterfeit's so good. I mean, Stuck. I was actually listening to $3 Bill, and like they had come on after you sent that. It's like, fuck yeah, dude. These are both so goddamn good. But yeah, Stuck was Counterfeit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put Counterfeit on my best song. But then Stuck hit. I was like, nah, this is the best song right here. This song is so fucking good. Yeah, $3 Bill. I don't have a lot of negative things to say about this. I just don't. I don't think this is. Like when Limp Bizkit decided to be a band, they liked playing this, but I think they always wanted to be, at least Fred Durst, he wanted to be Chocolate Starfish, right? So like that's what he set his mind out to be, and that's what he eventually became. Like Green Day and American Idiot, that's probably what they always wanted to be. And so here is just an early Chocolate Starfish, and we'll see the progression later on. So I don't know if that's even a knock to it or whatever, but it's good. I mean, we're talking high twos already because it's fucking good, and I don't give a shit. I fucking love Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
High twos.
High twos. My number 4 is Gold Cobra, 5th record, 2011. This is back to the basics. It's a ton of fun. I mean, this is them saying we did so well on Chocolate Starfish. That's clearly what fans want, and so they made a record of just fun, wild songs. You know, quirky fucking guitar playing from Wes Borland. He's back to that. I mean, after Unquestionable Truth and Black Light Burns, which is fairly I just don't really care for that, his guitar playing in those bands. Even from the stuff he was doing from first to last. Like, he played bass in that band, but even still, it was just too serious. Like, just have fucking fun. There's some great videos that they put out during this era as well. And it's just fun from start to finish. The last 2 songs are My Own Cobain, which is my stinker, and I think Angel, is that the last song? Those not very good, especially My Own Cobain. But the later tracks, Why Try? That's my number 1 banger. That and Shotgun are the 2 best songs on this record. Why try? You're gonna die.
Shotgun, dude, using the shotgun rack as the beat. It's like, what are you doing? That's so stupid.
With the whistling,
dude. It's
the sound
stupid.
of the shotgun.
So dumb.
So fucking dumb. Man, there's just so many good, catchy fucking parts all over this record, and I love the way it was. I love the sound of it. I think it was just sonically, it sounds really fucking great. It's not nothing's blown out. It's not this wall of sound. Everything is very dynamic all over this record, and they were still playing pretty big shows at this point, but I mean, at this time, we could have gone and seen them at the Observatory. We're talking like
I know, dude, that's
800,
fucking crazy.
700 person venue. We could have gone. They were still playing the Observatory in 2012, up until like 2017. They were still playing shows like 1,000 capacity, like max, and we just never went because I always thought, I'll catch them next time. I'll catch them next time. And now they're playing fucking arenas again. They're back to playing arenas. It's like Korn. It's like Weezer. It's like so many Blink and so many of these other bands that are just having this resurgence with the newer generations. It's wild, man. I just never would have expected like Limp Bizkit, Korn, Deftones to ever just have a resurgence like this. I just didn't expect it because these aren't pop songs. Like all 3 bands, they don't make pop songs.
I mean,
but yet they're just playing arenas now.
Deftones is like the outlier because they don't make any fucking music that I think is tolerable. But at least Limp Bizkit has pop songs that are masked into new metal or metal music. They're instantly like sing along, catchy songs like Happy Birthday. Deftones is just fucking boring noise. But I get why that's popular because people are boring in general and they like shitty music and no one likes to fucking branch out a little bit. Korn's a fucking staple. Like any band that listens to, or anybody listens to a band that's metal or new metal has talked about Korn in some capacity. So I get
True.
that.
But the point is like playing arenas again. I mean, they were playing arenas in the 90s, early 2000s.
Deftones, I
playing
get the
arenas
arenas. Korn, maybe. Limp Bizkit, nah. But I'm happy they are because
yeah,
they
I know.
deserve to
I'm
be playing
yeah,
arenas. They're better band
absolutely.
than both of those bands.
Well,
for sure.
okay, shut up.
They
Because that's not
absolutely
true.
are.
No, okay, shut up. But anyway, Gold Cobra. Yeah, this and also the artwork too. The artwork is hideous. Wes Borland did the artwork on this one. It's so hideous. Those girls in the bikinis and the giant cobra in the background.
But everything's kind of like
it's so
like
ugly.
they're proportionally accurate, but everything's just kind of off a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like their body.
If you look at it closely, you realize, wow, they all look fucked up. But at a quick glance, you're like, oh, a bunch of girls in bikinis.
Yeah.
But once you really start looking at it, you realize, oh, this is a fucked up picture.
And there's a guy in the background too, peeking at him and shit.
think
It's fucking
so.
weird. Good. It's a good one.
It's a good. I think this might be the best album cover they have. This might be the best one. Gold Cobra. It's a wild one. It's a wild one.
Yeah.
Still Sucks
Yeah,
is a good
yeah.
one too, but I think Gold Cobra is the best.
I think Gold Cobra is their best because it's so fucking aggressive and ugly and disgusting
Yeah.
and just weird. And you know, it's the band. The first time they're back in full swing.
Yes.
I would agree. Okay.
Good. So that's my number 4, Gold Cobra. Love this damn record. I have it on vinyl. I have a bootleg because it's never been officially pressed. I have a bootleg. It sounds incredible, and it's on gold. It's a gold variant. It's a fantastic bootleg. The only bad thing is that no. My Still Sucks bootleg. The insert on it is a picture from the Gold Cobra era, not from the Still Sucks era. Or no, wait, was it my $3 bill? I think it's actually my bootleg of $3 bill has a picture of the band from 2012 from the Gold Cobra era. I think that's what it is. I'd have to look again. But anyway, what do you got for number 3? Go.
Significant Other. It's always been a pretty high one for me. Yeah, this week's ranking is pretty wild. But dude, this record, I mean, I don't think it's perfect. There are some songs on here that maybe didn't need to be on here. Like one of the weaker songs is No Sex for sure. But there's so much just goodness on here. I'm Broke, like that song continues the bass line for Rearrange, but simpler, just to add a form of like better flow for Fred Durst to rap. Fucking dope. The record like is legit top tier in so many fucking ways. I think it does slow down a little bit after I'm Broke, but then like End Together Now kicks up and it's like, my God, that's a staple of the 90s. I don't even give a fuck. That is the absolute staple.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good pop new metal record. Like you said, this is their transition record. They're heavy. They're aggressive, like on $3 Bill. But there's some strong fucking melodies here that outside of Faith were not present on $3 Bill, y'all. There just wasn't. But like,
look at Rearranged. Rearranged itself is I wouldn't say it's a ballad, but it's all him just singing.
Yeah.
Like that's the hook is the most important. Well, the bass line's the most important part of the song.
Bass line's for sure the most important part. But I think this is the first, because Wes isn't really going wild on $3 Bill yet. But this is the first time we see Wes or hear Wes just like, holy shit, this guy should be taken more seriously on Rearranged. Like he's doing the two-handed tapping, right? So like the big part of the song is Sammy's bass line, and then Wes, using one hand just kind of like supplement that bass line, and his other hand is just kind of hitting these high notes, ding, 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 just to kind of add a little bit of nuance, a little bit of texture. But then on Nookie, this is where he uses the 4-string guitar tuned down to an F sharp, which makes the main riff so fucking chunky and so heavy. And in the music video, you see him using the 4-string guitar.
Yeah, and to this day, whenever they play the song live, he plays the 4-string guitar.
This is 1999, and the guy's just he's using fucking these. I don't know. It's wild. It is wild how ahead of the game Wes has been for so long in so many ways, and
doesn't get nearly enough credit
because of Fred Durst, and people just think Fred Durst is a mouth, and in a lot of ways he absolutely is. But my God, this band deserves so much more credit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and it's also like with we just did Rage Against the Machine a couple weeks ago, and people just absolutely fall head over heels for Tom Morello, and it's just like, dude, Wes Borland, the same era, roughly the same kind of music. Yes, not lyrically, but musically very much the same. And Wes Borland blows Tom Morello out of the water in almost every way. In almost every way. And I love Tom Morello, but Wes Borland. deserves
Morello,
way more credit than he gets.
It's tough because Tom Morello is he sees guitar playing in a different way than most guitarists ever have. So, like, I do respect that. But so does Wes.
Yeah.
Just in a more traditional sense.
But also in a much more nuanced way. Like, fucking Tom Morello is just very bombastic. He's loud. He just wants to be the center of attention in all the Rage songs. Like, it's like with Rage, it's a constant, push and pull. Like, who can be louder? Who could be more in the forefront? Zach or Tom? Zach or Tom? Who's going to take the lead here as the forefront of the song? But with a Limp Bizkit song, Wes is just playing. He's adding nuance. He's adding textures. He's adding weird, quirky shit, and just keeping a solid riff going. Just a fucking solid riff.
It's hard. People don't talk about enough how difficult it is in a band where everybody's really good. Like, there's nobody in Limp Bizkit that is not a master of their craft. And so when you're the only guitarist, because a lot of bands have two guitars, so they can kind of like riff off each other. So when you're the only guitarist in the band, who also has a DJ, who also has a drummer that's fucking unreal, like how do you be heard while not being too loud, right? How do you be heard by having intricate riffs? Maybe, like, no, not always. And that's why I think Break Stuff I think it's their best song. I think it's their most important song, and I think it's Wes's most important contribution to this band. It's two fucking notes.
It's two notes.
It's just a power chord, and he just drops that fucking ring finger down a little bit just for that. Just that's it.
And then even like the palm muted parts, it's the same thing. But it's still the same two notes, just played a little bit differently. But that's the whole song is two notes.
The whole record is him just adding nuance to his riffs, and he's a very riff-driven guitarist. But that's what hip hop kind of calls for. We don't need rhythm guitarists in hip hop music, and that's what this is. And you get a guy like DJ Lethal, who's an established fucking DJ who knows what he's doing, who's respected. And then you get a drummer who like trained in jazz, and then you get a bass player who's fucking really, really good. It's just, what are you supposed to do?
I mean, and honestly, I think I know the rhythm section in Limp Bizkit is much better than Rage Against the Machine. Like, straight up.
Yeah, for sure.
John Otto and Sam Rivers blow, especially Brad Wilk, out of the water. John Otto blows Brad out of the water. And Timmy C, yes, he's an incredible bass player, but I think Sam Rivers is maybe not much better, but he's an incredible bass player.
They're comparable for sure. But yeah, dude, John Otto to Brad Wilk, absolutely.
Run circles around Brad Wilk.
Because we talk about in Rap Pile, we're talking about the Rage episode where like Brad Wilk will play to the song, dumb it down a little bit. Yeah. John Otto does the same thing. But he never compromises like his musical integrity. He still throws little flourishes, little fills,
a lot of hi-hat work,
rolls.
A lot of hi-hat work.
He'll do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Because he's a good drummer. But yeah, Significant Other, that's my 3B, or my third best. Usually this is my number one. Yeah, I don't know. 3. There we go. That's it. I'm done.
Okay.
Rant over.
My phone's blowing up, and I realized our new episode just dropped right now. It just got released. The Deftones episode just dropped.
Oh God, dude!
Yeah, it just dropped as we're recording this episode right now.
That's going to be one where people are going to be. I said
you said a lot of shit. Yeah,
I think I said that people that like the Deftones essentially make like girl music.
You did say
that was the big one. They make music for girls.
You did say that, yeah. But anyway, all right. So that was your number 3, Significant Other. Good job. Yeah. Number 3 for me, Still Sucks. 6th record. This almost made my number 2, but yeah. So Still Sucks from 2021. This is a fan service album, but you know what? It's fucking incredible. This is, I think, what they wanted to do on Golden Cobra, but it was way bloated. This is like 34 minutes, 35 minutes, maybe not even that.
Clean 30 minutes.
Dude, just every song, it has its own identity, its own character. We talk about this quite a bit, but I remember the first time I heard this record, the first time I played it through, I thought, okay, that's what this song is. That's what this song is. I can playlist this one. Like, everything has its own feel to it. Like, you immediately recognize what each song is on your first listen. Nothing bleeds together. It's all right here, straightforward, and it is so goddamn fun. Even like the cover song Don't Change, it's not good. It's my stinker, but it's just like, it's charming. It's just charming, right?
I like that song. Again, I think they do ballads well.
I think the last song I forgot the name of the last song.
The more acoustic song.
Yeah. I think that ballad is fucking amazing. Yeah, it's so fucking good. I'll be your Lion King or something like that. Oh, it's so fucking dumb. Those lyrics are so dumb. But anyway, yeah, this is like a true throwback to just fun Limp Bizkit, and people loved it. They put out Dad Vibes. That was like the first thing they did. They did that stupid little video, in at that like giant mansion. They had a couple of the guys from not Spinal Tap. What the fuck? Steel Panther.
Yeah,
in the video, and it was so stupid and so much fun, and people latched onto this record and these songs, and this is the album that got them back into arenas. Honestly, this is the album that got them back into arenas, playing giant fucking shows. And
this is the album people heard and were like, "Damn, Limp Bizkit's pretty good," and we were like, "Oh, they've always been good." Dude.
I know, right? Our gatekeeping little asses over here. We've been following them since the beginning, since fucking Significant Other. We never gave up on them.
Gatekeeping suggests that like we try and keep people out, right? Like I've never tried to. I've always tried to get people in. Like,
I've always promoted this band.
Limp Bizkit's not that. No. What kind of music you like? I'll find a Limp Bizkit song that you probably like. Like no, I've always tried so hard to get people to like just get away from the stigma of Fred Durst.
Yeah, and we'll get into that on the
important part of the band, but whatever.
Yeah, and we'll get into a lot of that ego, which I don't even think there was that much ego.
No.
But we'll get into that on the main episode. The long con of Fred Durst.
Dude, it's so good.
But anyways, Still Sucks. Banger it could change really at any time. It's Dad Vibes right now, but it could be Turn It Up, Bitch. It could be Barnacle. I love Barnacle too.
All you Barnacles.
What is it? A Snacky Poo. Love that one too. I need a Snacky Poo. You know what the fuck is wrong with
skit? Even the skit with Wes, right? Even though it's like a fake skit, it's so fucking funny, and like he just sounds like such a douchebag, and it's just like, why would you a fake skit to make you sound like an asshole, right? That just they don't take themselves seriously.
They don't at all. Oh, it's so fucking funny. And this record took forever to make. I mean, they were gonna put out a record like in 2015, 2016 called Stampede of the Disco Elephants. And they put out random singles over those years and everything, but no album ever came to fruition. And then all of a sudden, like 2 weeks before this record came out, they're like, "Yeah, we have a new record called Still Sucks. It's dropping in 2 weeks," and that was it. And here's the video for Dad Vibes. It's like, what? And then they like rebranded themselves. Remember that's when Fred started wearing like the old people like clothes.
Yeah.
He had the wig. Yeah, they had the gray wig, the fake mustache. Yeah.
Yep.
Like he went full in on the character,
man,
which is great.
The Disco Elephant is such a fucking cool name.
It is a really cool name, yeah, for a record. There were some cool songs that came out of that era too. So, anyway, Still Sucks. And the artwork, Wes Borland did this one too. Weird as shit, but what do you expect? It's Wes.
Classic,
but yeah, Still Sucks.
Colorful.
Yeah, Still Sucks is just fucking fantastic. So go check it out if you never heard it. Number 2, what do you got?
Album of the week, Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
That's my number 2 as well, the album of the week. So we'll
get into that.
We'll get into that on the main episode.
Always.
We'll get into that on the main episode. So don't bitch at us right now. Go listen to that episode.
I'm bitching at you right now.
So what do you have for number 1?
Just for now on, but when we do these rankings, I will do my ranking because they change depending on my mood. You can just copy and paste them, and that's fine.
Mine changed too.
Well. Okay. So yeah, number 1, Still Sucks. I think this is their best record. I think this is their best record right now. They'll probably change next time we do this.
It's so good.
It is It came out just at the perfect time too. Like 2021, 22. These are wild times for us, the world, America, everything. And this is coming out, and there's this already kind of resurgence of TikTok's already around, and kids are discovering older bands, like you mentioned, like Korn and Weezer and Deftones, and this is kind of like them. I don't want to say jumping on that bandwagon, but what better way to like reignite the passion of playing music than like, damn, look at this, we could probably have another go at this, and so they could, change their style, which they did. They could change their sound, which they did not. They could change a lot of things. But I don't know. They still just made it goofy. They never compromised like their music or the tone of the band, and they put out some absolute fucking bangers, dude.
Yes.
Dad Vibes is unreal, and Fred's always had a good. He's always had a good flow to him.
Yeah, and he's a good dancer too. Like he's a solid dancer.
Well, I mean, he grew up like breakdancing and actual dancing. So he's a
great
great dancer. He
Yeah.
has incredible swag, and he's got good flow. He's not like great. He's not like iconic. He's not like a Snoop. Or he's not like an Eminem. But he's got really, really good flow. And the way he can write things is just, and he never said. It's like for instance in Dad Vibe, which is my banger here. Second best Limp Bizkit song. But when he says the opening line, like, check out your dad with the swag on the floor. But he says, like, flow. He never really talks like that. He never says that kind of like, he never says floor, like flow. Check out the flow. He never says that earlier on. He's saying it now because that's what the kids are saying. But if he did it now, it would sound weird. So what better way to get around that is to call it Dad Vibes and to make yourself look older than you actually are. It's so fucking meta and just so huge and just so on brand of just ingenious marketing. Just fucking brilliant. I think this album is absolutely brilliant, start to finish. I like the NXS cover. I don't like the original song. I don't like NXS stupid 80s dribble bullshit. But I like their cover a lot. To the point where like I even listened to the one because we had a vinyl of it this week, and I was like, nah, this is stupid. But I think this record is absolutely amazing. Like I said, this would probably change. I don't think Chocolate Starfish ever gets number one for me.
Yeah, I don't think it's usually a Significant Other. That's usually your number one.
Significant Other is usually my number one. Chocolate's pretty much my number two. Maybe in number three for doing like $3 Bill. Y'all put that at number two. But yeah, this week I just thought like you guys you guys thrive when you're doing this sound, when you're doing Chocolate Starfish, when you're all in on the theme, when you're all in on the camp. Even $3 Bill, y'all, that's camp.
Oh, yeah,
but a little bit more serious, but it's camp. And that's what they do best. That's what they do better than anybody else in the fucking rock world.
They're so good at it.
Like, why do we idolize Spinal Tap and Steel Panther, but make fun of fucking Limp Bizkit when they have better fucking songs?
Way better, significantly better songs. Yes, makes no sense at all. Oy, good. I'm glad it's your number one.
So good.
I like it. There was something I was going to say about Dad Vibes too, but now I totally forgot. God damn.
It's his moves, dude. He's got moves, man.
He's got great moves. I love that video. I love the video. That little stupid, fun little video they made. That probably cost them like $100 to make.
And then remember the AI video too?
Oh dude,
my
what
God.
song was that
the,
for?
The
it was
deepfakes. Was that Turn It Up, Bitch?
No, it was Out of Style. I think it was the first song on the record. I think it was Out of Style. Yeah, where they're just jamming in the garage, but then it's the deep fakes. So like
Putin and fucking like Kim Jong-un. And
yes, exactly. That was a good video wild. Too. Fuck yeah, that was a good video.
I think Fred Durst was Putin, wasn't he?
I don't remember. I really
think
don't
he
remember.
was.
No,
it looked good.
Sam was probably Putin because he's bald.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. But it's a really, really good video.
Good. It was hilarious. It was funny. It was perfect.
It was fantastic. All right. So my number one surprise, $3 Bill, y'all. First record from 1997. Ross Robinson produced this one. And he did this is recorded at Indigo Ranch. We talked about this on the Korn episode last week. And I mean, this record is raw. It's punch you in the face. It's groovy as hell at times. It's just there's nothing that sounds like this. Like the closest thing that sounds like this Limp Bizkit record is the Snot record, and the Snot record came out like a year after this Limp Bizkit record. But that's the closest thing that comes to this. Like it's aggressive and it's gross. It just sounds nasty. It's a nasty sounding record, but in the most positive way. There's a lot of great rapping, screaming. And I've said this for many, many years. I think Fred Durst has the best scream, one of the best screams in metal and hardcore punk. Like, I mean, this is not a hard. They don't have any hardcore punk songs, but
like, yeah, it's a good scream.
Yes, I mean, even up until fucking Gold Cobra. Look at the song "Walking Away." Yeah. His screaming on "Walking Away" is unmatched. Like I don't know why nobody talks about his scream. He has one of the best screams in metal. Like top 5, at least top 5. Fred Durst is truly underrated as a screamer, and $3 Bill, y'all, has it all over this record. all over this goddamn record. And there's just a lot of nostalgia for me on this one too. I mean, this is one of the first this is actually, I think this might have been the first Limp Bizkit record I ever got, because I didn't get significant. Yeah, I think this might have been the first one I got. Was this one? Because I listened to Family Values '98, and I listened to those songs on there, and then I got $3 Bill, and then I got Significant Other. I think that's what it was.
That's okay.
But
That's
anyway,
fine.
I do love this record. Banger, Leech, one of the last songs. It's the demo version or the demo on it, but it is not a demo. It's so intense. It's the most intense song they've ever put out. That guitar riff that Wes is playing, it's grating, it's fucked up, it's nasty sounding, and Fred just wails, just fucking wails. Some incredible screams where it's just like the vocal isolation, and it's just nasty. It's just fucking nasty. I love Leech.
He sounds so good.
Yeah, he's right. He just, man, it's so good. Stinker, this is not a stinker at all, but I had to put something here. It's Indigo Flow. We're just shouting out, people like Sugar Ray, Korn, Indigo Ranch. It's just, I don't know. It's cool. I love this record. I have this bootleg on vinyl because I don't have $300 to drop on an OG because it's only been pressed the one time in '97. But one day I'll get this OG. But my bootleg does have an OB strip, a Japanese OB strip, which doesn't make any sense, but it does. And I'm stoked about it.
That's a nice touch when you're spending 40 whatever it was on the record.
I got it at White Rabbit Records. Huge shout out. And it's on a red variant too. So it's honestly a really good bootleg. So
I know Grace always has them. So if we go to Grace, then I'm probably gonna buy at least something. We don't usually, but if we go,
we don't go to Grace that much anymore. You got the Still Sucks bootleg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got that from White Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was yours the colored, like mine, the pink one?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the hot pink one. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So that's all I have. That's all we have for the rankings on here. So let's wrap it up with our top 10 favorite Limp Bizkit songs. We're going to go 10 to 1. You go through yours first. I'll go through mine second. And then we'll get into the main episode. What?
Just like their songs are dumb and they're.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Totally.
I shouldn't say they're dumb. Because I'm just perpetuating the dumb Limp Bizkit thing. They're not dumb. They are so fucking fun that they are funny sometimes. But this is just my top 10 of this week that we did Limp Bizkit. These easily could change, and this is a tough one. But number 10, your favorite song, Rollin'. Urban Assault Vehicle.
That's the word. No.
Dude, everything about this song. We'll get into that. Turn It Up, Bitch, number 9 from Still Sucks. Take a Look Around. Chocolate Starfish. Counterfeit. $3 Bill, y'all. Shotgun from Gold Cobra's. Stuck. $3 Bill. Douchebag. And Together Now. TJ. Dad Vibes is number 2. And then Break Stuff is number 1.
Good.
Break Stuff is it's hard. It's hard not to put that number 1. Yeah. I'll get into
That's
that.
a solid top 10. And I mean, we've been saying this for the last few weeks now, but this has been a hard one. These top 10s have been really, really hard, and this one is no exception. I spent a good maybe 20 minutes on this one figuring out my top 10.
I felt bad knocking things off. I was like, oh, that's fucked up. I shouldn't take that off. Like, I actually felt bad. This is the same thing happened like the Sum 41 and a couple other ones, right? I felt bad taking things off the top 10.
Yeah, same here. And I think my top 10 right now, it might be a little influenced by the album of the week by Chocolate Starfish because I listen to it more than anything else.
Yeah, of course.
It is typical. So my number 10 right now, Full Nelson from Chocolate Starfish. Number 9, Boiler from Chocolate Starfish. I know that's an outlier for you, but it's okay. Number 8 for me is Turn It Up, Bitch from Still Sucks. Number 7, Douchebag from Gold Cobra. Number 6, Why Try from Gold Cobra. Number 5, Dad Vibes from Still Sucks. Number 4, My Generation from Chocolate Starfish. Number 3, Stuck. God, I love this song. There's something about it this week that just really struck a fucking nerve, or like really, really just got got me this
I think you being overly excited about it too got me overly excited about it.
My
And
God,
I agree. It's
the way the
fucking
song
good.
is like kind of structured and the little like weird
and
little
just
parts in the
following
song.
counterfeit,
Yeah.
dude. Like it's just
I
such a
know.
perfect like counterfeit. It's a great song, but it's the perfect setup to the fucking spike. Good night.
Stuck on OUR. Like he's just so fucking mad in the song. I fucking love Stuck right now. And then number 2, Break Stuff from Significant Other. And number 1, Leech from $3 Bill. Like I said, I love that Leech song. I love it.
Good.
So that's my
Yeah,
top 10. Yeah, solid. And like I said, a lot of these could change.
Sure.
A lot of these can. Oh, you're stupid. I really don't think my top 2 would really change because I think Break Stuff is just.
You think Leech? Like, there's no way Break Stuff
just-
could edge into the top 1.
I think Break Stuff could go to my top 1, but outside of like 3 down, I think all of that could change easily.
For
that
sure,
could all change.
absolutely. I think
my
my
top
2
2
down could change.
Yeah, I mean 1 and 2 are like they can go back and forth, but I think they're always going to be the top 2. Leech and Break Stuff are always going to be in the top 2.
Okay.
But otherwise, everything else is just subject to change. So there you go. Top 10 favorite Limp Bizkit songs. That's all we have for this episode. Get into the main episode because we get into Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water. We're going to break it down, music, lyrics, how it was made, our work, everything in between. And thank you all for listening. That's it. That's all.